Hello friend, good morning and welcome all of you in my self-talking journey day 289. And so today is 2nd February 2026. Already we reach in the new year 2026. So in this self-talking journey I basically started 9 months before. My intention is very simple. I would like to improve myself if I want to achieve my dream life, and with addition I would like to improve my communication skill. I know planning will not work if we not take right action. Most of the time we are dreaming, we are planning a lot, but we are not taking action. So through this morning ritual, I just remind myself that yes, I have to achieve, and I am pretty much confident. I one day become a confident speaker if I keep my consistency, courage, edge to continue, whatever the situation coming. Actually, when we try to do something really exclusive on the time, what happened? Some problems, some challenges, some setback come in our life, and we leave our journey mid of the way. But if we think that if we develop a strong mindset, then I think everything is possible. Actually, failure is the pillar of success. If we really want to become a success, then just double our failure rate. That is very very important. And somehow we not just allow to fail ourselves. We have a fear of failure, or we are thinking in what people think about us, what people सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या क्या कहेंगे लोग. So this kind of attitude actually not help us to grow, but the right mindset only we can and improve when we each and every day we start with it, particularly morning time. If we spend with our body, soul, mind, actually we know if we build a muscles, then what we are doing, we go to the gym, and each and every day we have to consistently do the exercise, lifting. Then we develop muscles. But similarly, if we really want to become a strong mindset, then we have to be work on our mind. So for that, what we can do, we have to be develop the good habit like practicing gratitude, or self affirmation, some ritual practices is doing jogging, exercise. I know everyone, we know that, but somehow we are procrastinate, and we are just giving excuses to us. We have no enough time. I am so much busy. Actually, we are not enough time. That is not the problem. The problem not with time management. Actually, we are not prioritize the thing. We are not auditing our time. In which area I have spent the time. Actually, in our life there is a Pareto principle, 80-20 Pareto principle. So what is this? Actually, 80% things what we are doing every day, that is not aligned to our goal, that is not actually truly help us to reach our goal. Well, actually 20% thing that is actually help us to. So we have to identify ourselves, we have to know ourselves, what is my strength, what is my weakness, what is my opportunity, what is my threat. So SWOT analysis is very very important. Somehow we are not thinking about ourselves. We are so much busy to finding fault others. It may be our partner, it may be office boss, us, I am not getting promoted due to office boss, the political situation, political leaders are bad. So most of the time we are complaining and complaining. When we complaining too much, that means we are giving full control to someone else. They are playing with our emotion, anger, and we are not progress in our life. Rather than what we have to do, we have to take some ownership, accountability, responsibility. Yes, it's my problem, I will fix it. Actually, if we develop a mindset that at first if we rectify ourselves, and if I do the right thing repeatedly, maybe someone who really want to become, he is also motivated and encouraged and adopt the path. So if we force someone, and most of the time what happen, I recommend something to maybe office boss, maybe partner, when they not admit and they doing something, that means we have some expectation. When this expectation is not met on the time, we are feeling upset, depressed, anxiety. Rather than too much expectation. We have to be prepare ourselves in a way that we are self-driven. We take full control of ourselves. Well, I am very very lucky that one of my friend told, or somehow I encourage. That means in earlier he has a very good talent. He narrating the story is a brilliant way. He has the good quality. When we study in college together, everyone love him. He has already this quality, but somehow he has in front of camera he has a fear. He not want to come in front of camera. But I when he see that, yes, if I am not expert in talking, also I am coming in front of camera without thinking too much, then he is also inspired by me, and he's create his own channel where and he established corporate Daduji. And yes, the way now he try to transform and helping others to grow, it's a amazing. So what I want to say, here I am starting with small, and yes, someone is inspiring. So don't force. We no don't need to force. Just I have to transform ourselves. Automatically the relation will better. Other things we can create some value. So we have to focus how we can create our value. So each and every day simple lifestyle, practicing gratitude, which is helpful to set our right mindset. Actually right mindset is everything. If we have a right mindset, that means if we know that each and every problem, challenges, setback is coming in our life to make a better person, and we achieve our dream life. If we deal with deal with those problems, actually problem make us stronger. And in this way, if we start thinking, when I look back in my past, there is many more failure, but each and every failure, when I just go through that, actually if I not meet with this failure, then where I am today, I'm not able to reach there. So sometimes failure is important. If you really want to become success, just double your failure rate. Success is a journey. Success is not a choice. Success is not by chance. It's a choice. How we lead every day, and what kind of activity we are doing. So we have to be consciously lead a day. We have to really audit ourselves. In an organization, there is a CEO, CXO, accountant. But in our life, I am the CEO, CXO, accountant. So I have to take responsibility. I have to audit every day. Most of the time, what we are doing each and every day, we have the no tracking. We just are living in a survive mode. We have to be thinking that how I develop a contribution mindset, and how I giving more to the society. Whatever I have today, from there how I give some time to the society, give some small contribution to the society. If we develop a mindset, it's a give us a abundant freedom. Yeah, and when I look back at in my past, where I am today, I found many more. Or that means a great person who actually help us to achieve in where I am today. I am actually not in study side. I not like to study. I am not a meritorious student and genius student, you can say. But my teacher Chandan da, Somnath da, the way they help me to learn the make the subject exciting, and just maybe sometimes by force also help me to understand, help me to study. Actually it's unbelievable, and I know that everything is possible when we develop a mindset. And in my college life, also, I see that there is some uh, there is in my when I was in HS, somehow in my home I was too much surrounding by the people. My mother particularly is very strict. That's why I am not giving that much of freedom. But in during study of class 11, 12, I stay in a mess, and there is no restriction. There is no mother, no father. So I can do anything and everything. Yes, first class 11 I enjoyed too much, and somehow end of the year I just failed almost all the subject, and somehow on that time luckily I found Tapon who just give me the opportunity. He spent some time to me, and luckily he helped me to pass the HS. The good thing is without tuition. In class 11 I am taking too much tuition, but in class 12 only Tapon. So what is the uniqueness? That means just he guide me how why what I am doing that is not right and what I have to do. And somehow I also respect and follow his things. And yes, without any tuition I completed my HS. In graduation time, this is another kind of challenge I am facing. Basically in the Bengali, I am from the study my complete study in Bengali, in my native language. When I study in the graduation, in subject English, actually most of the time this is not a particular. This class is a communication class. Actually, I am not learning the subject on that time. Actually, I am just translating each and everything in English. Yes, it's true that others also there who is coming from the same background, but somehow it's for me more challenging. On that time, in college time, I am particularly influenced by one of my friends, that is Ananto. In the hostel we share the same room. Um, the excited thing what I found when I go for sleeping, on that time I see he is studying with focus on his desk, and when we wake up in the morning, still I can see his study with attention. So he is a desire, he is a dream to break the barrier without any excuse, and really he did a good score in, and I feel proud on my friend in Ananto. And yes, I am really learning many more things from him, in his discipline, in his dedication. So after that, somehow one of my friend Pallab, I am also very influenced, and so he's very is discipline, is strict, and and kind of spiritual, and I am completely opposite. Yes, but we are a good friend. We are true partner. At most of the place we visit together, and we share each our thought. Although there is a huge difference, yes, but yes, due to him, I just completed at MCA. Actually, he encouraged me. He told me, guide me, and forced me. You can see, as because he is my true friend, and he guided me in my career, in my step. So what I want to say, in my life, when I look back, and I found there is many more contribution, but somehow in our life rat race, yes, we are completely forgotten all those person who help us to grow in our life. So I think we should practice, we should gratitude on them, and we have to think that yes, as due to them I am here, and I have to do something in really good, and I have to give back the way I am getting from the society. I have to give back to the society. I have to develop the contribution mindset. Right? So I am very much inspired by the one slogan of the Gandhiji: your beliefs becomes your thought becomes your word becomes your action, and your action becomes your habit, and your habit becomes your value, and your value becomes your destiny. So what kind of belief is two kind: right belief system, wrong belief system. So actually if we develop a right belief system, that actually help us to grow. So if we have a right belief system, that actually help us, so your beliefs becomes your thought. It is coming in our thought. That means it help us to right thought. Our thought process, that is actually convert to our word. Our thought process is right word, and our word becomes our action. The day-to-day basis, what action we are taking, the what I belongs, that kind of action we are taking, and your action becomes your habit. We develop a good habit only we are taking the right action, and every habit it's creates some good value. It may be in our family to make better relation, it may be to the organization, to good vibes, to create true value to the client, to the customer, or to the society. So and your value become a destiny. So it's actually create our destiny. So what I want to say, don't think in, we should always think in a way that don't give excuses and don't procrastinate the things. And if we really want to become a success, we should just double our failure rate. And we are human. The greatest discovery of human is human can alter their lives by altering their attitude of mind. So attitude is everything. How we work on attitude, that's create us the difference. So we should every day work on our develop the right attitude, and it's very very important. And so I wish all of you to stay healthy, happy, and thank you so much. Bye bye, take care.